There's a beautiful 2020 GMC Yukon regular length, 32,000 mile, one owner with a clean CarFax, and really a pretty kind of steel blue, gray color. The color really does stand out on this vehicle. We got a SLT trim here, so you get a lot of features and amenities. We'll go over those real quick in the video. Go over the maintenance that we did to this vehicle pre-sale, over the auto history report, and minor blemishes. So let's go ahead and start with the equipment. You can see their high intensity headlamp with the integrated lower fog lights in the lower fascia. You got your classic stately GMC grille there on the front, working the way down to the side. It has your standard alloy wheels here. The tires are about half tread. Michelin tires, probably the factory originals, but about a half tread. Michelin's a good brand. You also can see there a nice resurfaced rotor and thick brake pad. That's one thing we really pride ourselves here at All Things Automotive. We do a used car mechanical check on all our vehicles. You can find the results of that inspection signed off by the technician that performed it in the glove box of all of our cars. As we look in through the passenger side front seat area, you can see the nice chrome doors, so entry guards, full power seat, including lumbar on the passenger side, is full leather interior, black with offset white stitching. Full console in between. You can see some synthetic wood grain there to kind of break up the monotony of the otherwise charcoal and charcoal interior, but you can tell it is a premium trim there. Looks good on the inside. And let's show you a quick little glimpse of this inspection report that I went over. And you can see there the tires are 6 and 7s. The brakes are 11s and 13s. So about half wear on the tires, like new brakes. Let's continue to the second row. And this is a full large body SUV with full 7-passenger seating, including captain's chairs in the middle, which makes the third row easily accessible. I'll give you a little shot back there so you can see the leg room for that third row. It's not a cramped third row like you get with some of your mid-size 7-passenger SUVs, but you can see there good space on this full-size Yukon door-to-door running boards factory. Also got, now these tires here on the back, like we showed on the report, little meatier, Firestone Destination LE tires, no scuffs or scrapes on the wheels. See the SLT badging there on the quarter panel. Working our way around to the back. Typically the hideaway here is where your hitch is. You do have your ultrasound bumper sensors. We do have a backup camera, and we'll see. I think we have a power lift gate. We do have a power lift gate. You can see on the standard length here, you still got a little bit of space to keep some belongings, but obviously you can flip these seats down very easily. You got power fold and tumble buttons right here. Flip the seat backs back. You can see second row flip, and then the back row flip here. There you go. All power. I'm just gonna put these seats back. So you can see from the back, you can flip all the rows of seating. Now, that passenger seat is reclined, so the headrest on that middle seat didn't clear, so that's why it didn't go down flat, but it will if the passenger seat wasn't reclined so far. But you can see all those controls I did right here with the touch of a button. So if you're loading something, all the power recline features are a nice option. We do have a 12-volt power supply back there as well. For tailgating purposes, here's the button for the power lift gate. We'll continue around to the driver's side. Again, we've got Michelin's here. I showed you the one Firestone, all the rest are Michelin's. Good tread on that, and like I said, you can see how far reclined that passenger seat is. But very clean interior, and no rips, tears, stains, or odors. Previous owner was a non-smoker or had a non-smoking policy. And then you always had the button to lock and unlock the doors if you had the key fob present. And as we open up the driver's side, you can see full power seat, including lumbar on the driver's seat as well. We do have your locks. Got your windows and your mirrors here. Also has memory seating programmable to 2 drivers. And before I jump in, I do like to show you, we promised 2 sets of keys. You can see it is equipped with a factory remote start. There's your lock and unlock, and of course your power lift gate, either glass or the full hatch. Let's go ahead and jump in. Go over some of the options. This thing's well loaded. Proximity key, foot in the brake, start. 32,773 original miles. Before we get into the amenities tour here, we'll show you the CarFax. No accidents or damage, one owner. clean CarFax. Automatic headlamp control with push button fogs, electronic shift on the fly 4-wheel drive transfer case, dimmer switch for your cluster, ability to turn on and off those park sensors I showed you in the back. Also has traction control, lane keep, and power pedals. Rear wiper washers are on the end of that stem. Otherwise, high beams, turn signals, intermittent wiper washers, all controlled by the one stem. Does have a heated steering wheel, forward collision, that's your cruise control, control pad for your center screen, Bluetooth hands-free. Let's just click through some of your options on the center screen: distance till empty, tire pressure monitoring, oil consumption, things of that nature. So all of that is located right there in the middle. Upgraded radio, AM FM satellite. Does not look like it has, well, let's just say it might have nav as well. No, does not have the nav feature from factory, but obviously you can connect to apps through your MP3 or aux plugins. There's your controls. Do have the ability for the little hideaway hatch here, which is cool, and a USB behind. How the flip up screen works with the GMCs, pretty cool. Auto temperature control, you can see dual climate. Also have your rear controls, so it's actually tri-zone climate. Heated seats and cooled seats on both the driver and the passenger. Got a 12-volt power supply there and a 110. 2 large cup holders. Console, 2 USBs in the aux. Big well to keep items. Factory moonroof, cool feature. LED map lights, of course all GM vehicles equipped with OnStar, auto dim rear view mirror, LED illuminated visors, foot pedal for your emergency brake, no electronic parking brake on this one. Hood release, let's check that out. See, it does have the blind spot indicator as well with the signal mirrors. And there you got the tried and true 5.3 liter V8 engine. No exhaust leaks, no fluid leaks, no corrosion on the electrical terminals. Well maintained by the previous owner. Only 30,000 miles, looks good. Let's go ahead and shut the engine off. Get into the last portion of the video. Now, I showed you the mechanical evaluation in the glove box. I have a copy of the auto history report on the dash. Last part of making informed buying decisions, cosmetic appearance. Just kind of walk around the car, show you any minor imperfections this vehicle may have. Typically, this part of the video goes pretty quickly because we only handpick the cleanest, nicest, no accident vehicles that we can find from our suppliers, either off lease or through the fleet companies. So usually this part of the video goes pretty quickly. A couple little scuffs there. It's actually just some dust. That's just some wax. They do completely, a couple little scratches here down on these plastic bezel covers. Liftgate looks good though. Another one down on the fascia there. Minor scratching right by the wheel well. Couple little smudges there in the paint. Haven't really noticed any dents to speak of. A little minor paint imperfections. And then across the front, we're gonna have a couple of little stone chips, a little bit of bug damage. Like I say, it is a big, bold front end, so it is a stone catcher to some degree. And you get a couple of little stone chips here. The hood may have a few as well. But all in all, guys, like new alternative, does still have the remainder of the comprehensive and powertrain warranties from GMC, transferable to the next owner, so you can buy this vehicle with confidence. If you're interested, there's a few ways of getting a hold of us. Of course, you can come visit us at 21518 Great Cove Road in McConnellsburg, Pennsylvania. Look us up online at www.allthingsautomotive.com or give us a call at area code 717-485-4224. Again, my name is Kevin Richards. I appreciate your time watching this video. I hope you found it beneficial, and I wish you an excellent day.